What's the beef?
So a lot of this shit goes back to Kevin Samuels
Okay.
and Osei Du Jackson, this old man Spears, not Osei Du Jackson indirectly. And you know, when Kevin Samuels came on the scene, he was the hot cat,
Right.
very innovative, and so he ended up going on Fresh and Fit show.
Okay.
It looked like everything was all good, whatever. Well, it later got put out there. Kevin Samuels was telling cats he just didn't have him say anything, but it was later even found out that these cats were saying a bunch of fucked up shit behind his back. Fresh and Fit,
Kev?
yeah,
Behind
behind
Kevin's
Kev's
back?
back.
Okay.
Behind Kevin's back. So it gets out there. And so, you know, this is going around the manosphere type shit. And so, you know, Fresh and Fit, they kind of go to the extreme sometimes with the women. That's why I kind of really never watched.
I
you know,
only watched
even
a couple myself. Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Academics went on there and he was flipping out over some young lady. Even Mike Rashid was like, yo, man, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
But at some point in time, I think it was Abba or what's the Haitian brother with the dreads went on there. I think they both went on there at different times, but then they came back. Now, Abba and Preach, I like them, but they'll start breaking your shit down and telling you where you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
this, that, and the 15. So Fresh and Fit took issue with it, but it wasn't, I don't think, Preach that had the majority of the things to say. So Fresh and Myron and the other one end up going in on old dude's wife with the dread. So dude was like, and it wasn't his wife. It wasn't his wife. They put a picture up of another woman.
Okay.
But oh boy, Preach, I think it was, he was like, yo, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. We could set this shit up. We could get the gloves. We could do it in the ring. We could do it in the streets, whatever. So that shit ballooned into something big. Then you just see a lot of people kind of beefing with Fresh and Fit. These cats come up to the studio. Then Myron start carrying the fucking gun. Well, we think this whole thing is over. Ironically enough, when this shit happens with Pearly Things, everybody bust her out for having Nick Fuentes on the show. It causes this big ass uproar. And now all the people that was siding with her wasn't on her side. Some people were, but a lot of people left her. So what she's recently been doing was she come out saying, yeah, I'm siding with Fresh and Fit over Ab and Preach, because she was upset that Abba and Preach were making videos about her. And so these guys all of a sudden, when she made the video, now they start coming out saying this wild shit. And that's when Myron did the video with the Ku Klux Klan hoodie sitting next to Sneeko. And see, Sneeko a dirty motherfucker too, because if you watch that little video, I couldn't stomach all of it. But he's sitting there kikiing and cacan like, oh, this ain't right, man. But you entertaining, and it's your show.
It's his platform. Yeah,
it's your platform. And Myron is I think Myron is that's Fit, the whatever, but he's a Sudanese Arab. And the other motherfucker is, I want to say, from the Caribbean. He's Haitian or some shit like.
Okay.
But it's like, dude was going in. You saw what you know.
Yeah, I heard what he was saying about the monkey wrench and banana and the fact that he's on there with a hood on.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, he wasn't on YouTube. He was on another streaming service. But how do they still have a show?
Man, look,
by putting shit out there like that. I mean, I know they you know, they're going in between the lines or whatever. It's still like, damn, man, that's kind of foul.
You can say man. You can say a lot of shit about black folks on YouTube, man. It's so many videos.
I'm learning.
Look, there's these cats. All right, they just went at Phil Scott. And I don't know if you're gonna play the video, but there's these cats that went at Phil Scott because he had a interview with Jesse Lee Peterson. He was like, oh, you know, he got demolished. These two cats, the Hard Twins used to be comedy, you know, bodybuilding shit, and it was funny. I used to enjoy these dudes. But now they're these like uber conservative, and they was talking about somebody. And it was, I want to say niggas. That's what I want to say.
The twins.
The twins, man.
The twins. I just saw something the other day with those cats. Man, I can't watch those dudes.
Big bro, they went full Duck Dynasty. Got beards and everything.
I see. I saw.
They call themselves the Patriot Twins and the Conservative Twins now.
Yeah, and so their numbers went through the roof after that. So yeah.
Oh man, they got like millions on each page, and so it's like but they were talking about another brother and saying shit like, because Phil Scott was showing, it was like, he needs to hang. You see his little feet dangle, this, that, and the other.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm not black. I'm an American. I'm an American. Like I'm not going to let that be defined by those parameters. I think we got a little bit black in us. And I mean that group, You look in the
Yeah.
comments, they be soaking that shit up. I mean, it's a lot of that, you know. Then you got your more refined dudes like the Black Conservative. I like Anthony Brian Logan. He's conservative. I don't have a problem with conservative, but it's the shit that when you see guys like you go and open, like you dogging your own people out, and it's like, hey man, what the fuck is going on?
And that's what this Fresh and Fit dude just went on. I couldn't get my mind off that hood. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You got the clip tank?
Of course.
Preach Fresh and Fit. This is the end of Fresh and Fit.
I realized that when Fresh and Fit put out that live stream and said they were going to nuke our channel, they just ended up nuking their own. I don't know why, but they decided to go on Sneako's live stream on Rumble.
I'm not over tires and race.
Bro.
All right, can you move over a little bit?
Okay, I'm moving over.
Fucking chick.
You see out of that, you fucking sandnick?
But it's okay.
White supremacist sandnick?
Shut up. Bro, you're the worst of the worst. You eat dogs and you kill people as a black guy and an Asian.
Yeah.
Pause right. This nigga here is funny. He's funny, this nigga.
I don't condone this.
Did this man really go on Rumble?
Yeah.
As a black man, put on a dang on KKK hoodie, pretending to be at least, saying the hard ER as if this is perfectly acceptable. He know he can't get away with no BS like this on YouTube or any of his other platforms, so he goes on somebody else's platform who's already been canceled once and pulls this type of stunt. What am I watching?
Shut up, you Albanian. Keep running
the
train.
But look at Sneako.
No.
Look at Sneako and the other dude.
And then he's also sitting here disrespecting Sneako on his own platform. He know good and well, even if Sneako was joking, he wouldn't allow Sneako to say this same type of mess on his platform.
Like, you mad at one dude and he did that.
And people still follow them and support them? I can't.
Who's that weird that can't speak? Who's that? He black as hell. Bate-man.
Does this ignorant
man.
realize just how much worse this makes him look? Dude, you're a black man thinking that it's perfectly acceptable for you to come on this platform, put on a KKK inspired outfit costume and speak like a ignorant, racist white person and use racial slurs against other black men. This is the opposite of blackface, and you're doing it publicly. And what makes it so bad, this looks worse than most of the blackface incidents that has occurred throughout the year. This looks 10 times worse than that.
Holy shit, who's this guy in there with the red? What the fuck is going on? What in tarnation fucking pussy shit is that? I know that preaching it.
Not respect to minorities. What the fuck? Stop!
What?
I want to get another.
But Sneako think the shit funny though.
Yeah.
There right now. He punching there, probably swinging around eating some bananas. Fucking stupid. Preach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch, eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What?
What? Fat ugly white.
Hey.
Oh,
all right, Tank.
Spin. I like that. I like that.
Video that.
And again, the fact is, the cat Sneako found it funny. Why the fuck is he still on Rumble? I mean, you know, and I mean, we could get into the freedom of speech thing, but the fact of the matter is, we can't say no shit like that. Go ahead.
Can you break down what is, you know, for those who don't know, including myself, what is Rumble? Is that another gaming site? What is it?
Cuddy?
Brother Vanna.
I think it's another.
Oh, yeah, I just typed it into Google, man. It's another tube site.
Okay,
yeah,
YouTube
gaming. Okay,
and
it
looks
you
like
got a lot of
to be on,
like Twitch.
You got a lot of a lot of these cats are trying to do their own YouTube type things. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like a lot of the things where you can't. You know, a lot of them don't like the censorship. They don't want to say unalived and raped and shit like that.
Right.
The P word. They don't want, you know, a lot of them, they want to be able to do the uber conservative shit that, you know, Matt Walsh does, you know, and some of his shit. I'm all right, but you know, he another one. But the Sneako cat, man, he's just as bad. Myron and who's the other one? I might be getting them cats mixed up. But the other dude, black as hell, and I'm like, you don't think that this cat is talking about you?
I can say, because Tank asked me, what is old boy? I was like, I think he black.
Who is that?
No, the dude with the hoodie with the KKK thing on.
They said he's Sudanese Arabic.
Sudan is
it's African.
Yeah, no. I'm I get that, but you know, a lot of things that a lot of what cats have been putting out is that you know, a lot of, his name is Myron Gaines. You know, a lot of these cats feel like they different because they come from these other countries.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them tend to look down on us. They
Americans.
feel like us Black Americans, they feel like we don't have a culture.
Right.
Whatever. I'm not gonna get into that argument because, you know, that's not the entirety of people that come, of Black folks that come from other places that believe that. I've spoken to a lot of them, and a lot of them, either they feel like the problem is on both sides or they don't believe it. So I'm not going to get into that so as to not be offensive. But this one particular motherfucker here, he's always been saying shit. He had one episode on there because he usually has a lot of Latino women, and when he does, like, he throws women out, period. But there's this thing, it seems like every time there's a Black female on there, bitch the first to go.
Yeah.
And
you
so
he can't take any.
There you go.
Any back and forth.
The sisters got to go. And so he said, oh, it's zero. What's the Asian doll from Chicago that was on there? She was sticking up for another girl, and he kicked her off, and it was another girl. And so, you know, somebody asked him, like, yo, what's your problem? And both of those cats was like, yeah, we don't mess with the night riders. That's what they was calling Black women. We don't like the night riders. We don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of these cats on here, man. It's not just these two. Like I said, the Hodge twins, Jesse Lee Peterson, of course. You know, he's always literally word for word saying how inferior Blacks are. Another Black motherfucker, Larry Elder, you know, still doing his same old shtick.
I think he's running.
Yeah.
He's running for president. Yeah, throwing his hat in the ring.
But you know, you get these guys, and you know, they got 1 million followers now. And so the thing about YouTube is, you know, I think they go where the money is at, unless you know.
How you think this gonna play out for him though?
I don't think it's gonna do nothing. Matter of fact, let me look at this shit, because that happened about a week or two ago.
That was like a week ago.
Let me see something. Fresh and Fit.
We'll go ahead and sign him up for the first Neuralink.
Yeah, see, look, they haven't lost any subscribers. They matter of fact, I think they gained damn near 500,000. They're at 1.41 million followers, subscribers.
They're gonna sell that hoodie, some merch.
Man, look,
F&F.
The problem is, man, when you have a platform like these cats, people just want to be seen, and they overlook shit, and they'll find reasons why, what they said ain't bad. It's like Vlad, you know, once again, somebody done called Vlad out. Doggy Diamonds called him out over his unnecessary input on a Troy Ave situation, like literally dogging a cat for defending himself in his situation, to his disrespect of Minister Farrakhan and no apology, even though it was found out that he was fucking lying. Up until most recently, Tyrese just got at him because he was laughing at the fact that a judge ruled he had to pay $10,000 a month in child support. You know, so, and he said, why do you guys keep going on there? Black got like 4 or 5 million followers, and I may be undercount, maybe an undercount.
Yeah, I think that is. He's up there. You know, he's the new gatekeeper. He's breaking artists. You know, cats are dying to get up in there and get one of those interviews, man.
And you know, Vlad do his best to interrogate and ask all kind of incriminating questions, but you know,
you stupid enough to go on there, you know, because you get some. I watch this stuff for both sides. The cats who are slick, who know exactly how to answer those questions, because it's a lot of times we try to catch Boozy up, and Boozy hit him with a smile. You know what I mean? And pretty much that's like Boozy saying next question, you know, and he gets some real dudes on there that know how to maneuver and pretty much shut his ass up, because Vlad will try to tell somebody their own story. You know, that's what I hate. He don't let people get their own shit out. And you can see down in the comments where a lot of folks like, dude, shut the fuck up and let them answer. You answer the question and you acting like you were there. You know, like, how did it feel not to have a father?
Right.
Motherfucker, like, how did it feel to do 20-something years in prison? Who are lining up your questions, man? What the fuck is wrong with? That makes no sense to me. Like, seriously. Like, do you think that, you know, you didn't have because you didn't have a dad in the household, you turned out the way you did? Come on, man. It's certain questions, man, that are very triggering. And I'm surprised, you know, I'm glad he do like the Zoom shit, you know, on location with people, you know, in different states, because I'm sure if they're in studio, they'd probably stand up and smack the shit out of them.
Yeah.
But these cats, man, God, I don't understand it, man. And we get put in timeout, you know. That's
the thing, man. Like, when you look at our account, man, it's disheartening as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's really disheartening because you like, man,
doing the same shit. We ain't offending.
these cats is vile.
This dude did a Nazi salute and his numbers went up.
Right. We
I
put
don't
all
get-
kind of disclaimers and shit out there.
Yeah, try to police ourselves, you know.
Yeah, it don't matter that it was on a different fucking platform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They pay attention. These platforms pay attention to each other so they can figure out the algorithms and figure out what they can do to draw more subscribers or steal their subscribers. They know what time it is.
Right.
So, you know, yeah, man, it's a bunch of nut shit, man. I just, you know, me, I don't pay them any attention. And it's so many of them, like cats that I actually was like, oh, like the Hodge. So I'm like, these motherfuckers entertaining. They know about their workout shit. Then I went and looked at this and I'm like, at first I was like, okay, I could dig some of what they saying. Then it was like, well, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know, you listen to Fresh and Fit, you somehow they kicked the chick out. She was being disrespectful. Then it's like, wait a minute, that one didn't say nothing. Wait a minute, they're always kicking the black chicks. Wait a minute, they saying some foul shit about black people because they've all said that black folks lazy and don't want to work. People come from other places and they work harder. And it's like, is that it, or is it they just work cheaper?
Yeah. All right, old man. What's your take, man? I know this is in your lane.
Right. He like, man, I'm about
from
to
what
take
you,
that.
yeah, from what you saw, man.
Man, until you sent me this video, I had no clue who any of these people were. You know, that's just how I've just this, like you said, it's not my lane.
Right.
And it was hard to watch. I had to go back and look at the numbers of what this viewing did. You know, it's like a couple 100,000 views, man.
Mhm.
And it was hard for me to sit through the 12 minutes.
See,
Yeah,
that's what I said. Cut it. I said, cut it short. Just that's all you need is the first maybe 3 or 4 minutes. That's it. You get an idea where it's going. And I just want to let you know what's out there. And this is the shit that's fucking popping.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. I mean, but that's the society we're in. I mean, that's the shit that gets views. It's entertaining for a certain hue of folks,
dude. And while I got y'all too in there, congratulations for that. That was that Al Weezy hit 3K.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. Congratulations, my G's.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Just
and it's the craziest shit that people want to see.
And that's it. That's it. I mean, and like I completely get why the Hodge twins are now the conservative.
Yeah,
I get
why. I get it. Yeah,
you know, podcasts and you know, entertainers can get wrapped into just talking about trans shit. Like I said before, man. I mean, the top 5 videos for the last 2 months have been all trans on our channel.
Yeah,
and you know, I could care less. I really, unless we were talking about on the podcast, I don't think about them mother.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to ignore it, you know, and here you go. That's the only way you give.
And it's sad because anybody, when you look in those comments, the handful that we get on the ones that ain't trans, that ain't certain shit, these motherfuckers is like, the show is hilarious. Y'all cats hilarious. You keep hearing it. But it's like people really want to see the grit and the dumb shit. And it's like, I'm like, we talking about a nigga in the dress again this week?
Like I said, y'all didn't even pay attention to it. I just happened to scroll down a little bit further since we got the new AI joint jumping off. And I looked and was like, 3K, my dog, good job. And I was just like, like you said, the subject matter, it's like, why that when all the shit we throw at the wall, this is the stuff that stick. Got it. Okay. This thing is an experiment, man. We just trying to see what works. And we figured something out. We know we want to get some numbers up what to talk about.
Right.
You know, and it's like, I don't even want to go there. Like you said, I'm trust me, man, I'm paying attention to you. It's like, we talking about this again. It's just a test just to see, just to see for fucking shits and giggles. Let's see how this fly, but damn it. Pride month. There we go.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How's it,
man? Look, I mean, and them cat, look, those cats. I'm gonna tell you why they get over. They aren't on there saying anything fucking profound or anything that's funny. People go on there to watch them dog out fucking females. Talk cash money shit. Ho, don't overtalk me. This is my show.
Yeah, it's the new. It's their version of the Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, they took the worst part. They took the worst part of what he did, and I understand why he did it, because it was a lot of women that did come on there thinking they could talk to him any kind of way.
Right.
But if a motherfucker breathed the wrong, like, you would see some of the females be like, yo, man, what the fuck did I say? What did I say?
Right. Or they didn't answer the question he wanted them to answer. He's a bully.
Man, look, academics went on,
man. And it's like, like, dude, you ain't got
Yeah.
to be talking to no female if you don't agree with her, don't agree with her, but don't, you know, try to totally dismiss her. Like
Man,
every
look-
chick should come on there and be submissive to him, and the words that come out of his mouth should be, you know, reflected as the Holy Grail.
Let me say this, man, and I like some of act shit, whatever, but even he went on there. I guess he know, hey, this is the platform for me to do this, and
Yeah.
Fresh and Fit weren't on there that day. It was Sneeko, and so he was drunk. Mike Rashid, and it was this Brazilian young lady, but she had a deep voice.
Mm.
So he started Jones. He like
Sneeko.
came out of nowhere about her voice. Man, she shot back at him, and he lost his mind. Like,
Yeah.
I got more money than your broke ass boyfriend, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but his dick bigger. And he just couldn't handle it and lost his shit. And like, broke bitch. And Mike Rashid was like, man, what are you doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these people, man, I just feel like their personalities, man. They pointed out some of these people, man. You know, they come on one way, and you notice when they start getting money, like real money, they start having
switch up.
these conservative ass points.
Yeah.
And it's
man.
like you know what it is. YouTube is steering the shit that way.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we started talking about fucking beer and like you said, that's where the views was coming. Now we got what, 1 subscriber in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Because it's like they telling you, like, look, this is your lane.
But look,
you get in this lane, or
there you go.
You know, or you don't. You either you ride or you walk.
We had all of those people subscribe at one point, and the view count is low as hell.
Overnight.
You mean to tell me so 3,000 people can look at one video and then they don't even come back to click on it for a view? It's just only 40-something people come back.
We don't even pop up on their browser.
We don't even right.
Okay.
I just look at it like, man, we doing this shit for the love of it right now. Because
until they really pisses off and be like, you know what, we'll be on some old Rumble shit or whatever the fuck.
I already signed up.
Right.
Coming soon in the Rumble t-shirts.
Maybe we can find a young lady and pay her $100 to let us cuss her out.
Hey, we can call up Kiki.
No, we ain't doing that.
No, because Kiki gonna take the money and cuss us the fuck out.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to binge y'all here on this one.
Wait a minute, motherfucker.
For a little bit. Shit, man. I wanna kill the feed so we can get into a little bit more